Hi guys, so this video I'm going to be talking a little bit. I might speed up some things a little bit. It's not really a whole face makeup tutorial, but I've had a lot of people ask me to do a video on this, on how I do my eyebrows, so I thought, what the hell, just do one. I am not amazing at it, I don't think, but I do them the best of my ability with what I have. And I'm actually going to talk about some of the products I used in the past too, when I had brown hair and stuff and whatever. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to talk about the things that I used before, or some things you can use, because I don't exactly like the natural look. I know a lot of people prefer to like make things look more natural than artificial or crazy or whatever you want to call it, but that's not exactly what I like. But one of the things I used is, like, you can use, it doesn't even matter what brand it is, a pencil liner to fill your eyebrows in if you don't want anything. Actually, before I even continue on, brow pencil liners or whatever are a bit more harsher than, like, say, powder. Sorry, my hair's in my face and it doesn't want to move, and I'm gonna pin it back because it's an asshole. That's better. Anyways, what I was saying before my hair decided to poke me in the eye, in the face, and whatever. Brow pencils are more harsh than powder, like brow powder, whatever. I don't even think it matters if it's for your brows. You can use brown eyeshadow or whatever color your hair is. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to do normal eyebrows. You can do glitter eyebrows, you can do purple eyebrows, whatever. But people do prefer powder to make it a little softer, whereas this is a bit harsher. But I used this, and it, what is the color? It's mink, but it's just a really chocolatey brown. And then what I did switch to, when I used powder, I should say, when I used powder, I always used a base to my eyebrows. I mean, it's what most people would probably use for, like, eyeshadow base, but I put it in my eyebrows, and it does have a slight shimmer to it, but that never bothered me. I think it gave my eyebrows a little more character, I guess. But it's this MAC cream shadow, I believe it's called, cream color base. It's in dusk. I don't know if you could even see that. It's pretty, yeah, there you go. But it just looks like this. It's like it's got like a light gold shimmer to it. I did use it for the longest. It was one of my favorite things to use on my brows. And then I'd use Revlon matte eyeshadow in like a brown color. I mean, that wasn't the name of it, but it was a brown eyeshadow, and that's what I used. And now I use, I believe these are grease paints or whatever. Maybe not grease paints or something, but it's by Cinema Secrets, and you've probably seen me use this in a lot of my or some of my videos at least. And it's this second one down, and it's this like burgundy-ish, reddish color. And I just find, I mean, it's not used for your eyebrows really, but I'm like, whatever, I don't even care. And it stays in my face really well when I powder it and everything. So that's what I use for my eyebrows when I fill them in, because it goes well with my red hair, because my hair is so red. And this is the right match for me. And not to mention, it's really hard to find brow pencils or brow powder or just reds in general that, if you're a redhead or dye your hair red, it's hard to find those kind of products to fill your eyebrows in with. So I just use what I have, and I use this. If I don't have that, use a red eyeshadow. It's a bit harsher than, I mean, to me, it looks more red than my hair than this would. But that's what I use. And I kind of alternate between brushes. I used this brush for a while, and now I'm fixed on this one just because the tip is really pointy, and I just feel like I can get a better pointed end at of my brow than this one, because this one is a bit on the it doesn't look really thick, but I like my brushes when I'm doing my eyebrows to be really thin, so I can build up the thickness the way I want to. But this is just a regular craft brush. Both of them are. I don't really care. If it gets the job done, I'll use it. And if it can save me some money, I'll use it. So right now, like I said, I'm using this. And I did have a mirror actually, but it broke. So I'm stuck using my little handheld mirror thingamajigger. So usually what I do before I start filling in my eyebrows is and this is sometimes if I feel like I'm gonna do a really dramatic look and I don't feel like doing like messing up my foundation or whatever, I will just do my eyebrows first and then I'll just do my foundation after or whatever. I think somebody's coming. Anyways, I'll do that, but what I usually do is I do my foundation, my concealer, whatever, and then I do my eyebrows and then my eyeshadow and whatever. But for I'm actually not gonna be doing a normal look today, I guess. So I'm just gonna probably wipe these eyebrows off as soon as I'm done recording this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. I just kind of load up my brush, really. And I don't really have any techniques. I've seen people do dots. I've seen people do lines or, you know, mark it off first with like concealer, how they want it to be or whatever. But I just go in, and if I make a mistake, I go in and I correct it. And sometimes I don't have to do it, and sometimes I do. It depends on the day, and it depends on my patience, really. So, yeah. Oh, almost dropped my mirror. Anyways, I just kind of, what I usually do too, and I do this when I shave my eyebrows off too, is I kind of follow the arch of my nose right here to determine where I'm going to start off, and then I just kind of do like a straight line up. So I'm just going to do that. Like, obviously I have my eyebrows in halfway, so I don't need to really do too much effort. Oh, buzz. So I'm just gonna do a line. And I'm kind of doing like a slanted straight line. And I try to do it straight up the middle of my brows if I can. And then I just kind of put the tip where I started. And I just press down, and it kind of does the rest for me. And then I just angle it a little bit to the tip as I get farther up, because I like my eyebrows and the ends really thin. And I also like my brows pretty boxy, pretty like squarish at the top right there, or at an angle. I know a lot of people don't like that. They prefer them rounded. I don't. But, you know, it's all about preference and whatever. So I'm just gonna go in, and you could pretty much tell what I'm doing right now. I'm just building it up to what I want it to be, really. I like my eyebrows pretty dramatic, if you couldn't tell. And it's okay if it's a little thick right now or whatever, if you make a mistake, because I just kind of wipe it as I go, or And if I do make a mistake, I do put concealer underneath it. I don't like that harsh concealer stuff where you can tell that there's concealer, so I try to blend it out as much as I can. But like I said, it's all about preference. If you like it to look really dramatic, you go ahead and do it. You know, because, you know, it's all about preference. It's my jam right there. And now what I do is I just flick it down. I don't really try to put too much thought into it because I find if I do, it doesn't come out the way I want it, so. And because I have a scar there, I try to make my eyebrows a little more far up than they naturally would be, because I don't know, I just don't like them over my scar. And my eyebrows are always changing shapes and curves and sizes all the time. Some days I like them thicker, some days I don't. Some days I like them just really thin. Some days I like half an eyebrow, like the pointed eyebrow. Some days I just like dots for eyebrows. You know, it depends on my mood, really. But, you know, today we'll try to do them as normal as possible. Alright, so that's how that turns out, like that so far. And as you can see, there's kind of a little bit of bleeding or fading right there from like trying to clean it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go in with concealer real quick. I'll probably speed that up as well. And yeah, I'll just show you what it looks like. Like that. And your eyebrows are not always going to be perfect. I'm not too worried about making them completely perfect right now, since I will be wiping them off. But usually I try to make them as perfect as I can. And then once I do that, I set it with the same powder that I put on my face to set my foundation. And it's translucent fair. And then I just dust it off after I packed enough powder on, and it just makes it stay there all day pretty much. So it's pretty much how I do my eyebrows. I will be doing another tutorial soon on my eyebrows. I'll do a more natural look, I guess. Natural. And I'll try to do one with powder as well. Maybe I'll do like a versus thing, like pencil versus powder or whatever. So that's basically it. Eyebrow shot. And that's basically it. So I hope this helps for anybody who wanted to know. Christine, I know you wanted to know, and Ashley, I know you wanted to know, definitely. So here's the video for you guys. Let you know, I will be putting up another video soon too, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.